Look at the PC guy over here starting to lose it.
No. I'm gonna go over here.
Hey, you
I'm
dropped
calling
the
it.
G word.
I'm
G word.
calling it. I have literally told you guys. If anything, I would say I'm bisexual.
You are entering the Pirate's Den.
Welcome to the Pirates Den podcast. Blake is not having a good time right now.
No, not with the mic. I'm not. This thing's fucked up.
It's
Man.
not.
Is it gonna
You
work?
are though.
Are you gonna live with it for this episode?
Yeah, I'll just deal with it right
I was
now.
gonna say, just fucking fix it real quick.
I was trying to dabble with it during the Facebook Live because that's not that important, and I was unsuccessful.
It's not. I mean, this is the important thing.
Yeah, well,
I mean,
this is
still,
this
but-
is. I mean, that's just the fuck around part. You know, this is the meat
That's
and
the
taters.
pre. This is
Meat
the
and
cum.
taters.
Yeah, we didn't want
Yeah.
to shoot our wad, so I wanted to start before we shot our wad.
Yeah.
All right, then tell us what we were talking about before we got over here.
Before we came over here,
Yeah.
I was talking about how fucking delicious Wendy's is.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's okay.
I mean,
I fucking love
in my
Wendy's.
opinion,
we
I
literally
would.
were over there, and we're gonna start this. We're gonna start this right now. There was a lot to this, but no, I'm gonna stand by
There's
it.
a lot to it.
There is a fuck ton to this one.
There was a lot to my food.
You are
Yeah.
such a pig. No, I'm kidding.
You ordered more than I did this time.
I ordered 2 fucking hamburgers, and you ordered a whole combo plus fucking chili plus what else?
Fries
Nuggets.
and
Fries.
nuggets.
Oh, and what else did you get on top of that? Did you get a Frosty?
No, I wanted one.
You wanted one.
But they didn't have the vanilla frosty anymore.
Which
Vanilla
is
Frosty?
Yeah,
they got rid of that, and they have a strawberry one.
Which is gross. That's what a terrible trade-off.
You're incorrect.
No.
No, it is actually pretty awful.
It's awful.
No way.
It is. It's not
It
great.
is very awful.
Anyway,
The chocolate one's still good though.
I can't imagine.
I mean,
that
chocolate's
that's bad.
chocolate. If you fuck up chocolate, you don't deserve to be in fast food.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I was like, fight me on that one. If anyone ever fucked up chocolate, you'd be like, you know what? I just won't eat
I'm
here
just
ever
gonna
again.
Stop coming. You fucked
Yeah,
up the
we
one
wish-
good thing.
We wish you would stop coming because it's very uncomfortable for you to nut next to me.
You know you love it. That's
No.
what you look forward
He,
to.
he smells like man skunk.
Does he?
I do not. I take a shower every fucking time before I come here.
I know.
But that's the only time.
No, I take a shower every 2 days.
Every 2 days?
I can't do every day. My fucking skin gets dry.
Well,
Could
and on top
find
of
a
it, he
different
doesn't have
car
a very.
wash. His skin gets dry.
Whoa,
shower
I'm gonna
every
defend
day.
this actually.
Nope.
If you are not doing anything super active, I can say every other day.
Yeah, but Trevor Sweat's just sitting there.
In the armpits.
And he farts crazy hard.
Dude,
he
you should see- you should
doesn't.
see
He
his-
doesn't really
Not
find out.
really.
He's like,
you should see his brand new work chair. It's got a hole in it already.
Oh,
Oh,
burned
yeah,
a hole.
You think.
You think?
Do
How
you
is your
lotion
new chair, by
yourself?
the way?
Yeah, I use lotion.
Yeah?
Oh.
On your whole body?
No, just on my knuckles.
Why don't you put it on your whole body if you struggle with dry skin?
Dude, I lotion up after every
Just
shower.
every
almost.
2 days, if I stick to my routine of every 2 days, I don't have to worry about my skin drying out or anything.
Yeah.
My question is if it's not your 2-day mark and you're getting a girl over, do you
I'll take a shower.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What the
Okay.
fuck?
Yeah, no, someone's coming over. I'm
Can you
fucking taking a shower.
imagine? Can you imagine what his taint smells like day 2?
No.
Like if you
Why?
really, if you really buried your face in there and just really took in a whiff, like, like. You
So
know,
if I
I
tried to
love
bury
that
my
your face is
in-
just
out.
fucking mortified. Like, why?
If I tried to bury my face in there, I'd suffocate before I could get you good.
I doubt it actually sounds
Sounds bad.
Smells
It
bad.
probably sounds bad.
you
too.
doubt that it smells bad.
Yeah, just because I use all sorts of stuff to make myself. I hate the feeling of stinking, or like
Grungy.
like just anything.
I'm
Like I
just-
try to keep my hygiene is very very good.
I understand that. I understand that.
I like-
but
I don't.
a taint
If I
is
can
a
smell
taint.
myself or like anything,
Here's the
like-
thing. You're a large guy.
Oh, yeah, I am.
And a taint is a taint, and a taint's next to your asshole, and it's behind your balls.
Yeah, that's why you wipe very, very well.
And how many hours a day do you sit?
A lot.
Most of it.
Yeah. I mean, just,
Yeah, but if you just use a good old wet wipe,
a wet wipe
Yeah.
on your taint?
the fucking
I
man's-
got you guys dude wipes for
Yeah.
fuck's sake.
Yeah.
I use them on my asshole.
Well, yeah, but you can wipe everything, nuts, everything.
Sure. Is that what you're doing? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, fucking clean everything.
I'm looking for like what this is like. I'm trying to peel the onion here.
yeah, the
Okay.
sticky
What
onion.
the
probably what it
onion
smells
he's
like.
trying to
He's
pull
try-
open is Trevor's ass cheeks.
My point is regardless of what you do, unless it's within 30 minutes to an hour fresh out of the shower, there's gonna be something there. There's gonna be a flavor.
I don't. I
Right.
mean, maybe.
My question: when you guys shower, do you wash between the cheeks?
Oh
Or-
yeah,
Yeah,
I get
absolutely.
right
I
up
get-
in there.
I
right
get-
up in there.
I get right up on the.
right on the pucker.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Sometimes if
you
I'm feeling a little
gotta.
adventurous, I go in the pucker just to make sure that.
Nope.
yeah. 2 fingers.
I don't know if Marissa's ever going to
Fish
stick her
around.
finger up there, so I wanted to make sure she doesn't come back with some Hershey
With
squirts.
retainer. You're like, if we're gonna fuck and you're gonna finger me, I gotta shower first.
You know,
God damn, that is
when you shower and you like wash your ass, and then you like it too much.
no.
Oh.
What?
Dude, I will be. So
What
I'll
the
be-
fuck is happening right now?
What is happening? So I'll be
I'm just like-
completely transparent here when I'm taking a shower. I have that detachable shower head.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
you
know
blast
how-
your beehole.
I'll fucking blast my beehole with it, so it's
Oh,
squeaky
You
clean.
like fill up your colon.
no,
No,
well,
it
no, it's not
shits
that.
out
It's not
water.
that high pressure.
Gives them fucking diarrhea.
Yeah.
But like I will like.
You all fucking gay. I'm calling it.
Hey.
Like,
look at
I'm calling it. Like that's some.
look at the PC guy over here starting to
I,
lose it.
no. I'm gonna go ahead for here.
Hey, you
I'm
dropped
calling
the
it.
G word.
I'm calling it. I have literally told you guys. If anything, I would say I'm bisexual, not like hardened bisexual.
Hardened?
Yeah, like where you do both, obviously.
That's
What do you
that's
mean?
what bisexual is.
I know.
Gavin just came out of the closet for us today,
I
guys.
didn't come out of no closet. Secondly, I've told you guys this before. I made out with dudes.
I've never
I've
heard-
been with dudes.
Oh, no,
Not-
I've never heard that.
I've known that. You've told me that, but like you've never actually used the word bisexual before.
I will. In this way, I'm just gonna describe it this way.
Are we gonna allow this?
Do we want to just like this is boring.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
What?
Bla-
Oh, get out of here. No Gavin in the podcast.
I
all
mean-
right. No.
I mean,
Anyway, but I
should
was
we
trying to
crucify him? Like, isn't this?
go ahead, try. But here's the
Go
thing.
ahead, try.
I've openly admitted that I've made out with dudes and stuff like that.
Sure.
Not my thing. You guys are actively talking about being in your asshole.
Yeah.
No,
That's pretty fucking.
clearing out my asshole.
That's what else would you clear out your asshole for? Zach?
What if I want my asshole eaten?
That's
Have you?
gay.
Have I? No. What if I do?
Yeah. You know what?
I
don't
don't
know,
eat
I
ass,
just,
but if someone wants to eat my ass, I'm willing to let you try.
I don't feel like
You might. You'll get a free flossing too, probably.
I don't think I could do that. I don't think I could do that to somebody.
I don't think I know. That's
I just
I
like,
have.
gross.
it feels cold.
That's
man.
where
It's
poop
like,
comes out of.
Okay, if it's a clean asshole, it's not. It's no different from licking a pussy.
No, it is.
Yeah,
Not
what?
really.
What?
No,
I've
it,
eaten ass, and I'm telling you right now. No, it's not.
No, it is.
It's not.
It really truly is.
It isn't.
Was it after you made out with him?
It was a girl, and
Whoa, what was his name?
it's funny, but no.
That's funny. Could you floss your teeth with his ass hair?
Again, it was a girl, and she didn't have any ass hair.
Oh,
Doubt.
doubt.
Doubt you can doubt all you want.
She was probably a
But-
troll.
No,
No.
she wasn't very tall.
Well, I mean, if she wasn't very tall, then she's definitely a troll.
They're called
They live
little
under a
people.
bridge.
They're
Would you?
called-
Would you guys?
Dude, honestly, if I ever saw her underneath the bridge, I'd be like,
Would you guys have reservations about dating a girl that's taller than you?
no,
I would have an issue with it.
no, yeah.
It's really, really
Look,
hard to find.
look here. I will
anybody.
climb a fucking tree. I will climb that tree up and down.
So I mean, if Trevor did, I mean that woman is.
Gonna
A
be
fucking
giant.
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 What are you like?
And I would be
6'4"?
just like I would be
6'3".
I'd be afraid of her.
I would be- dude. All I can imagine is like a basketball player.
Yeah,
is
I
that
was-
weird?
Like he's like She's in the WNBA. Nobody would know.
I had to laugh before
Nobody would have any clue who she was. But
Exactly.
No,
Hey,
I think it would
guys.
be cool as shit actually to date somebody who's like
WNBA is
almost
perfect.
7
Hey,
foot tall. That'd be so cool.
I sidetrack here. Speaking of sports, XFL started.
yep.
That's
Been watching.
actually
so
really good.
Been
fucking
watching.
lame.
Yeah, dude. Fuck you, Gavin.
You
Let
would.
us have our thing.
You would.
Back
Let
to
us
this.
talk
Back to
about
this.
our
I
thing.
would date a girl taller than me, but it doesn't take much to be taller than me because I am only 5. I mean, my license says 5'9", but I don't believe that's how tall I am.
I'm a 5'5".
So I was actually-
I think I'm 5'7".
5'7". Yeah.
The average woman in the United States, if I remember correctly, when I fact checked myself earlier, I think was 5'4" or 5'5",
I think 5'4", 5'5" is about right.
and then
now.
the average for a male is about 5'9".
We were talking about this. Was it last night on the Discord?
I think
No.
yeah, it was either last night or the night before.
Oh, I know you guys were talking about it, and I heard, well, the average size, and I'm like, no, you got to talk about dick size. What did I fucking call it?
See?
Get into here.
See?
Well,
You remember
no,
that whole
'cause-
"I called you gay"? That's why.
No, we were having
The first
a
thought you thought was a
conversation
dick.
about the average height, and someone had said the average size, and I was like 6 inches.
6 inches. It's actually less than that.
Really?
Yep.
I think it's
Oh.
like 5.5
Huh.
Yeah, it's
Interesting.
like 5 to 5.5 is the average.
for the American male.
Yeah, so it turns out
I'm
I'm
above.
almost there, dude.
I'm 2 inches away.
Almost there.
Yeah.
Dude, we went from Wendy's to fucking.
All right, let's go
Dick.
back to Wendy's. Speaking of Wendy's, Zach says that Wendy's has the best chicken nuggets. Was that what you were
No,
saying?
No.
McDonald's has the best chicken
Oh yeah, yeah.
nuggets.
McDonald's has the best.
I
chicken
said
nuggets.
Burger
Oh,
King.
who has the best fries? What do you think?
McDonald's.
Oh, that's
McDonald's.
a hard one.
McDonald's.
It's
Is it really
either- it's-
Five Guys?
Oh yeah, I
Oh
just.
no, no, no.
I had
That's
Five
that's
Guys.
not in the nope.
That's
not
not
in the,
that can't
It's
be
not
part of the
considered
conversation.
fast food.
That's too high. They're
That's-
elevated.
That's high income area,
They're-
guy. We're
that's-
talking like
That's elevated.
your
I'm
food
talking-
stamps.
yeah,
level.
okay. Again, we'll just go with fast
Basic-
food restaurants.
basic
Five
fast
Guys
food.
is not fast food.
No. Five Guys is delectable.
It really depends on the mood I'm in because
I would
I
say-
love Wendy's
I like the
fries.
floppy shitty fries.
Really?
He
Yeah.
likes to think of it as a
Really, I
dick.
love crispy fries.
Yeah, no. Well, in that case, Wendy's all day. Like they don't miss.
But I mean, it has to be like I like Arctic Circles fries. I mean,
you know what? No.
what
no,
what kind
no.
of fries
He's
am I
a
in the mood
spud
for?
lover.
Actually, I know. Dairy Queen has the best fries.
I don't need a Dairy
I
Queen.
don't like Dairy Queen's fries.
Fuck you guys.
Love Dairy Queen,
It's good.
but
Only time
no,
I go
for
to
me
Dairy
it's
Queen is
it's
for-
good.
I
It's
actually
not great.
I like their burgers the best too.
when I'm having a hard time deciding what fast food I want. I think of what fries do I want?
Yeah.
Because the food is pretty much the same everywhere.
DQ all day.
Ranch
Really?
burger.
That's
Yeah.
actually.
Oh no, wait, that's Arctic Circle.
Yeah. And Arctic Circle, I'd have to say, with all these like fast food burger restaurants. Oh, Dylan sent us something. We'll have to
Where?
check in on that.
sure will.
On the interwebs.
That doesn't make sense. Or do you guys have like something open?
What was
over
I
there?
gonna
What the
say?
fuck?
Oh, Arctic Circle's the worst one.
For fast food.
Yeah.
It's a mix up between them and Wendy's, honestly, for me,
Uh,
because they both have this nasty habit of making their, like when you get their sandwiches or their hamburgers or whatever you want to call them, they always feel soggy.
They're
And I
fried.
can see that.
I don't fucking like that. I'm
There's-
like, it's like they fast dried their goddamn bread, and since it went from freezer straight out,
Yeah.
it just got soggy,
I feel
and
like
I hate that.
Arctic Circle is really good for the ice cream, not
would
the
go with
burgers.
that.
Do you,
I could defend
Chicken's okay. Chicken's
I don't know,
only
Arctic-
okay. Chicken's only okay everywhere except Wendy's. Wendy's has good chicken sandwiches. Everywhere else is like pretty subpar.
Yeah.
so
I
what
can
about
agree.
Chick-fil-A?
So I
yeah.
eat
Chick-fil-A
Well,
thing.
and see, that's not even at the forefront of my mind because we've only had one for like what? 8
Dude, I
years?
have never
Yeah,
eaten
7,
at a
8
Chick-fil-A
years.
in Idle Falls because every time I'm like,
There's so many
I'm gonna
cars.
go there, and I see
Busy.
20 cars and I'm like, don't want it that bad.
So
Yep.
I just went to Chick-fil-A this week, and then I had the chicken sandwich over at.
It's not gonna stink. Don't worry.
it's not gonna
That's what
stink.
people
And
the
that's
stinky
what-
farts say.
Yeah,
It's not gonna stink this time.
No. if
he's
you-
like, it's
if
just
you-
gonna smell like my kids.
If you were unaware of it, if you were unaware of it,
Fuck
that's
its own ass.
that's where it's gonna be bad. but like I could feel that it just dropped into my colon like 10 minutes ago,
What the fuck?
and I could feel it, and I was like, I gotta. This
Should have
is
just walked
it's
out.
becoming pain. Walked out.
Yeah, just fucking walked out and ripped ass.
We're in this room with your taint.
I don't stink.
I'm gonna go back to that whole. Why are you so obsessed with his taint?
I-
He really
always-
wants to fuck you, dude.
Well, what
Yeah.
I
I've
want to
been
do,
calling this for years, though.
I want to measure it.
Your ass?
No, his taint. I want to measure from the back of his ball sack to his asshole and see how many inches it is. You know what? We should all do that and see what our sizes are.
See this
That's
is getting
that is
gay.
the correct. Like, wait, you're talking measure from the back of the taint to the tip of the dick?
Back of the
No.
sack, back of the sack where the crease is, right?
Oh, okay.
To
Your
your
butthole.
asshole, and see how long that is. I bet
Why-
Trevor's is 11
Jesus.
inches.
I'm sorry.
Christ.
Fucking earthquake here. I
11 inches?
that's a whole foot. That's damn near a foot.
I doubt it.
Yeah,
Sorry,
no,
that just kinda like-
I'm exaggerating, but I bet you between whichever one of us has the smallest one to Trevor's, which is definitely going to be the biggest, I bet it's inches difference.
That his taint is bigger than the dick.
No,
No, just bigger
Oh.
taint in general.
would you keep up?
Okay, I am just
You
so.
just, got,
dick?
you just got like dick on the mind or something.
Dude, I'm just
like
I'm
dick,
surrounded by.
dick.
It's weird. You guys are going really weird gay shit, and then out of nowhere you're like, "No, this is what we're talking about." I'm like, I'm having a hard time following.
Gavin's trying
'Cause
to
it's-
pray the gay away.
The gay away. Oh my god.
Is it working?
You know what's funny is I actually basically dated a girl who was like that.
Really?
Yeah, she
that,
was.
that was like super religious?
Mm-hmm.
She didn't like how
And
gay
the
you were?
craziest
How did that
part
work for
was
you?
the craziest part. I was living with my ex roommate, and my ex roommate is gay, and he would have like gay orgies sometimes.
Wow. Talking about Tyler?
And so,
We're talking about Tyler, right?
no.
I swear that was your friend that was gay that you lived with.
No.
Was that his name? His name wasn't Ty?
It was.
No.
It starts with a T.
It does start with the
I
T.
know who it
We're
is,
not
but
name dropping
yeah,
here.
I
Remember,
know who it
we're,
is,
we're
but
trying
I'm not
to
gonna
get away
name
from
drop.
that
Why are we not name dropping?
because
Well,
it's
When
some
it's,
people
it's just,
don't like
it's-
their name
it-
being dropped on a podcast.
It is a name.
It's a first name. That's
Not
not.
a- I'm not
that's
asking-
Not a problem.
I'm not asking for the social security number
I know, but
yet.
people who know me will just know, and
The bad
some
part
people just
about
don't like
s-
that.
saying names is like when we're talking about people that like nobody listening knows who we're talking about.
Yeah, and
That's-
everyone who listens knows who we're talking about in
Pretty
general,
local.
usually. But anyway,
Yeah. All right.
all right, give me a second.
They were showing each other pictures of their buttholes,
I know.
No.
just so you all are aware.
Mine's pink.
Mine is brown.
He hasn't wiped very good.
No,
I
went
bet
too
Trevor's
good.
is kind of gray.
You know what brown butthole means to me? It means it's bruised. It's been beat up so much.
No.
Yeah.
Things are
That or
are
it's dirty as hell. You just said it wasn't dirty.
It's just stained.
No.
Dude,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, no, she was like super pray the gay away, and it was weird because like she would come over to my place,
right.
and you know he's just gay, and he
He's just-
doesn't like
He's
he
just
doesn't
sitting
act-
there being gay.
Well, yeah, like he'd kiss his boyfriend in front of her,
Ew.
and she's like, no, she would literally tell me, she's like, no, it's cool, it's fine, but then she would like have weird fits where she would just like start yelling, just obscenity shit. It was interesting. Well, I can't remember. She kept once she kept calling me a faggot. Literally, she sat there basically, oh, because you like guys and shit. And I was like, what the fuck is all this? And this is after we would have sex and stuff. I was like, where is this coming from?
She's like,
I was all like, you just felt how rock hard I was. What do you mean I'm the faggot? Are you a dude? Like, it was weird and it was hard to get around. 'Cause
she's probably like, you fucked me so hard that I think you're gay.
I don't know. 'Cause, yeah, like I said, she would say it was totally cool, and then she would randomly bring it up.
She sounds like a fun person.
She was. That was the weird part. Beyond these parts, she was like an actually fun,
I was about to say,
outgoing,
ju-
interesting person. I was
Pray
just
the
like,
gay
I
away,
can't do this. You hating gays thing, and she's like, I don't hate gays. I was like, you do. You really fucking do.
You do.
Yeah,
So-
you don't agree with it, and a lot of my friends are gay, so we can't keep doing this.
So
Whatever this is.
whatever this is. So we're starting a new segment on the show.
Are we doing that right now?
Why not? Why not?
Okay.
We got it in front of me. I'm anxious now. So we're starting a new segment with my brother Dylan, who was our first guest on the show. He's
He was.
he's going to be fact checking our episodes from the week prior, and this segment is called. What is it called?
It's called Go Fact Yourself.
Go fact yourself.
I like that. That was a smart
weekly. He didn't have a lot of time this week, so he's got kind of an impromptu one. And next week it's going to be more in depth, and he's going to be appearing weekly on the show, telling us all the stupid shit that we said that wasn't true. So, anyways, I'm pretty excited for it.
I'm excited.
I think this is going to be pretty cool as our first segment on the show. Organized segment on the
Yeah,
show.
there we go.
So we're going to
Some
have Zach
sort of
bring it up on the
organization.
TV here.
If I can figure out how to do this.
I thought you knew how to do this stuff.
There it is.
He's like, I guess. Are you gonna pop it up for them to view it too?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, nice. So now Dylan will get a
Are you having
face.
fun over there?
Okay, so
What the fuck am I listening
we're...
There's stuff going on.
to? It's so weird. I can hear it better with the headphones on.
No, you guys aren't helping.
Are we not? We
Oh,
are
why it's
so
not going
unorganized. It's beautiful.
How is it here, but it's not there? Make it jump like you did before. Oh, look.
Hello, fuckers.
Look, there's a little one.
Oh, he's
And-
talking. I can't hear him.
There's a
Yeah,
little
I
one.
know, but we can't hear shit.
Why is it playing there but not there? Oh, there it is, though.
Oh my God, you guys.
Dude, I think Zach's sweating. I can see him sweating.
Yeah, I am.
He's nervous.
Well, so
It's not the meat sweats.
to give you any idea, you guys can't hear this right now, and neither can we. But with this,
You know what's gonna be funny if they can actually hear him and we just can't hear him?
no, I haven't muted.
Oh, I mean that makes that
But
easier. Yeah.
with this episode, this one is impromptu. He didn't get a chance to fully prepare with this one.
Said that
So-
already.
Yep, he did.
Center him up here.
Yeah, all right.
Blake just thought you were trying to cut me out of the fucking video.
That'd be all right.
I'm touching him.
Okay, so now if I do this,
Why does your brother look like he could be a famous skater?
He is.
I don't know what I'm doing, guys. Here.
You got to restart it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, there, I figured out how to do
Aw.
it. Okay, that's. There we go.
Okay, here
Hello,
we go.
fuckers. And welcome to the first edition of Go Fact Yourself on the Pirates Den podcast with me, Dylan, or the BGB, Better Greeno Brother. I got a couple for you guys this week. This is a little impromptu. I'm filming this in my truck because these
What a lad.
queefs decided they were going to film the podcast on Friday night. So thanks for that, guys.
To be
A couple
fair.
of grievances I had this week. Number one, you guys keep referring to the opening clip as the pre-show clip, which doesn't make any sense because it's part of the show, and also it's called a cold open. So
Oh,
I guess that one is not really a fact check, but it's just something that I needed to.
Some common knowledge.
cold open.
He's like, you stupid bastards.
Gavin,
That's why I always
Fuck
put it
off.
as just
first on the
pre.
board, as Blake predicted. So he stated very, very strongly,
Was it very strongly?
Oh, it had
and
to
I
been.
think the quote was, "Fruits grow on trees, you dick bag."
Oh,
Directed at Blake, of course, and that is simply not true. They do grow on trees, but they also grow on bushes and vines and all sorts of other shit. So,
That was actually me.
but you know,
actually, I looked up what pineapples
Gavin
were.
really didn't grow at all, so I guess we can't expect him to know that.
Hey, we're gonna be honest.
Blake decided
Dylan
to
is so tall. He can't be
make a
pulling that shit
statement
up.
that I don't think any of the guys heard while you guys were talking about Eskimo Cowboy. Just under his breath, he was trying to correct because they've recently changed their name.
Fuck that. It's
and
always
he
Eskimo.
said Electricity Cowboy.
Oh,
no,
yeah, I
dude,
do
I
remember
really-
that.
Did I?
It's Electric Callboy, not Electricity Callboy. Electric Callboy is dumb. Electricity Callboy is even dumber. So congratulations, you fucking dickbag.
Oh no.
And then Zach, you almost made it all the way through. You almost made it all the way through the podcast.
That's what I
buddy.
did.
But at the very end, you said something that I decided I had to look up. Because you said something about the communist symbol being an anvil and a little star. But it's actually
It's an anvil on the
a
side.
hammer, sickle, and star.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like,
So,
that makes sense.
way to be a red-headed cuck, I guess. Anyway, boys, Trevor escaped this week.
You didn't even talk
didn't
last
talk.
week.
Past me with no fact checks, and for that I'm rewarding him 1 point.
Oh
And I
now there's
decided
points?
that
We're getting points.
whoever has the most amount of points or the least amount of points at the end of a cycle that you guys decide has to bear a punishment live on the podcast. Tell me what you think. I'm Dylan, and this has been Go Fact Yourself.
All right.
Okay.
So wait. So does that
Gavin's
mean
gonna
that-
lose that. Oh fuck.
Wow.
Gavin's gonna lose that for sure, dude.
So wait.
Dude, you sound. Oh my God, there's so much gain in this now.
Because I just
Gains.
I turned it up on our end so we can hear.
Oh, dude, I said
Uh,
electricity callboy.
You did.
Good
I
job.
actually remember you saying that.
God, that's dumb.
They'll still always
Because
be
I knew it was
basketball
electric
cowboy.
callboy.
Yeah.
I knew that, but that's one of those when you just slip up and you don't even realize what you said.
Yeah.
That's so funny. When you said like, "Oh yeah," you said something under your breath and nobody even heard it. I was like, "Oh shit!"
Oh
Like,
shit.
I was like, "That could be anything."
That could be anything. And the fact that Dylan caught it.
That's so funny though. Yeah, I'm glad he checked you on the fruit thing because I didn't think that was true either. But I didn't.
Yeah, there's an actual term for what it is, but
Yeah, you were wrong.
no, that is
He's
correct.
got to fact check
I was
himself now. He's
factually-
fact checking our fact checker because he's like,
No,
I
no,
can't
no.
be fucking
I'm gonna
wrong.
be-
No.
I'm-
I told you guys. I fact checked myself that day, and I was like, no, I was wrong.
Oh yeah, well don't do that.
That's what we're gonna do.
That's
Well,
not your
I
job
know
anymore.
I know that was his job, but I
Yeah.
had to know because I was like, what is a pineapple actually considered?
A
Because that's
fruit.
what we were talking about.
It's a fruit, right?
It's a. Actually, it's called something else.
Oh my god.
Anyways,
Um,
this is boring.
that's gonna
Back
make
to the video.
that's gonna make me like nervous now. Like when you just like say things like, "No, this is my opinion, and I know this to be
I
true."
know this to be true.
Now there's consequences.
Yep.
Like now there's points. Like
So-
that sucks. Trevor's winning something.
Outside.
You wanna know
oh
why
my God,
he's
Trevor's
winning?
actually winning.
Do you want to know why he's winning? He barely fucking talks.
Yeah, that's true. You need to
I
speak
talk.
up
I just
more.
don't say facts.
You need to. Well, no,
Well, now
obviously.
you need to
like,
start
but
talking,
yeah. So
saying
now you
facts.
need to be more opinionated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have some
Have
heart
an
in this
opinion.
goddamn
Have
we'll
a
do
wrong
we'll do a
opinion for
word
once.
count, and if he doesn't say at least like half as many words as like the rest of us, then
He gets an
just,
automatic
then he
punishment.
just gets just an asterisk for that week.
asterisks.
Yeah.
So I have to show
The
up
fuck?
and actually talk.
Yeah.
God
Yeah,
damn
you
it!
gotta talk.
It's
Trevor,
a
hey.
podcast, not a fucking.
Trevor, you know what? We will give you this though. You haven't missed a podcast in
The last 3.
last 3 or 4 actually.
Yeah.
No, it's been about. I've been for the last 3.
I think you've been the last 4 because we had that week where I couldn't go, so there was no podcast.
Oh,
Very
Dylan,
good.
thank you for the segment there. Like I said, it's going to be better next week because that was impromptu for him.
I thought he did a really good job.
Oh,
like,
I
just
thought it was
filming
great.
his
Oh, yeah.
truck, though.
But now,
for me,
this
it
is the sad
was
part
I would
is-
have it set up and ready before we started the podcast. So I do it. Just click one button.
Yeah, I'm
and
glad
there it
he.
goes.
Yeah, but
Use your-
he still came through. That means he did that when he was sitting
I don't have
outside of work.
fingernails.
Good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So
Fuck yeah.
yeah,
We appreciate
that was
that, Dylan.
awesome. I'm glad he came through with that, and I'm looking forward to it week after week because that was fun. That
Some
was
of
fun
that-
to
That
see.
was
Well,
nice.
and now we get to sit there and be like worried. You
well,
know,
and
like,
that's the
about, like,
problem though, because then now I'm like now I feel like I should just spout out random shit
the point.
that's got no basis to it, only so he can have more to his segment.
The points thing is interesting, but like,
Yeah, I don't want to be punished
But,
though.
like, I
That's
was-
where I'm out on the deal.
So-
but I'm kind of rooting for him to get me on there because that's funny. That's funny to me.
Right.
So it's
no,
like,
yeah, I agree.
yeah.
It's like, should we? So we'll discuss the rules of this competition outside of the podcast because I feel like that's going to be a very
long conversation.
Boring and long conversation.
And we'll
for you guys
write
to
it.
listen to.
We'll write it all out. So that's a good idea. But
Once
we'll,
we actually come up with it, we'll.
yeah, we'll talk about it at length outside of here. But
So I'm gonna leave you guys with the topic here,
okay.
and then I'm gonna go pee.
All right,
So-
we're gonna start doing that too. We gotta start putting a piss counter up here.
Yeah. Hey, I don't do that very often during a podcast.
I was
so
like, I have
fuck off.
never went to go pee during a
I
podcast.
don't think that's true.
The only time I go pee during a podcast
can
is
go check it.
the
Fact check
podcast
it.
that I'm drinking. But
Okay, what's the topic?
the topic is actually I gotta look up on the Google Docs here. To make
Oh
sure
my
I
God,
say it
that's-
right.
That's tacky. That's tacky.
No, it's not.
It is too.
Fuck you.
You would.
Yeah, I would. Okay, what would you do if you won the lottery? That's an easy one.
Oh,
Oh my
that's
God.
right.
How-
We were
how
having a
would you-
So
conversation.
me and Zach actually got in a big old pissing match over
We
this.
sure did.
Jeez, you
What
guys just
would
forgot
you-
about me.
Well, Trevor was there too.
Yeah, fucker.
We were. It was,
my
it was
car.
Gavin and
No,
I.
no.
It was Gavin and I that got in a huge pissing match about it, though.
And Trevor was
No, I
like,
was
I
agreeing with-
agree.
I agree.
That's
So,
why he's never
to give
going to
you more,
end up
to
on
give
this
you guys
fucked
some more
up
on
list.
that. To give you some more on that, it's would you take the lump sum? Would you take like anything about winning the lottery? Would you take the lump sum? Would you take the payments? What would you do with the money?
give me a number. Tell me how much.
You,
All right,
you
how
won the
much you
big
could-
the big Powerball. Like when it
Okay.
gets
So
up to
we'll say
700
a
million,
billion.
it's 400, 700, 800 million.
Okay, so
Billion. When the power, when Powerball gets that,
because now it
fucking
now it
massive
is
amount.
getting to $1 billion these days, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
let's
So
just
I'm
leave
saying
it
you
at
win
that
the
number.
big
Okay,
one.
I'm taking the lump sum.
I'm gonna let you guys talk about this while I go pee.
Okay.
So
I don't,
I'm not-
I don't know what you guys talked about already.
So
but
so it went into two different segments there. So the first one was, what would you do with it? And the other one is, would you take the full payout right from the get-go, pay all those taxes and whatnot, or would you fucking do it over the extended period of time? A lot of people don't know this, but you can actually take, when you get the Powerball, you can get it over the years.
yeah,
You don't have to
over
get it all at
20
once.
years. Over 20 years.
Is that
what-
the max?
Yeah.
I thought it was only 10 years.
No, that's the standard is 20 years for like payments that big, and then they like just
Yeah.
So like, I've thought about this a lot. Not like it'll ever come up, but
You gotta actually play to win.
well, it's just like when I worked, like we both worked in gas stations and stuff. So it like
Yeah.
kind of like forced you to think about it because you sold 1 million Powerball tickets and stuff. So like,
in lottery tickets,
yeah.
Jesus.
So here's what I think. When it's like that much money, right? You're talking
Mm-hmm.
like $1 billion, like it is these days. First of all, I would take the lump sum and pay all those taxes up front because you're still walking out with 400 or 500 mil, right? That's more money than
You'll ever know.
you'll ever need. The thing is, you put that in certain types of accounts, right? The interest alone compounding is
Wait.
going to make you money.
yeah, you just
over the
basically
years.
If you
live.
take
Like-
the lump sum.
Yeah,
right?
if you take the lump sum, you first thing you do is you hire a lawyer. Like
Right.
you hire an accountant. You do this in the safest, smartest way possible. You put those into accounts to accrue interest, right?
yeah,
You're already set, right? As long as you don't overspend, right?
right. or
So you take the
designate-
lump sum because nothing bad has happened to the lottery yet. But if you take those payments, there is no guarantee that doesn't defunct at some point. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
Yeah.
There's no like insurance behind that. There's no like, I mean, there's probably some kind of insurance, but like if it just folds 5 years from now, 10 years from now, for whatever reason, economic turmoil, whatever it may be, that's it. It's over. And there's nothing you can do about that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
oh, I mean,
chances are that's not going to happen, and you're going to get more money by taking the payments over time. And chances are more people would stay rich longer by doing that because then they couldn't get rid of all of their money.
yeah.
But yeah, because of that and just how much money you could earn having that money up front alone, I'm taking the lump sum and
Okay.
playing it smart, playing it safe, but playing it, you know what I mean? Because that's a lot of money to spend, you know? I mean, you can't, if you have a brain in your skull at all, you know what I mean?
You do your money management.
Yeah, you don't
correctly.
just start shitting it away. You don't start advertising it to people how much money you have, right?
Well,
you keep
yeah.
that stuff.
And see, that's
quiet.
one of the debate that Gavin and Zach were in was Gavin
Spend
would say like, "Oh, you're my friend. I'm going to give you
$1 million.
$1 million or
Mhm.
whatever," And Zach's like, no, fuck you guys. Like, I'll buy shit for you, but I'm not just giving you a fucking $1 million.
Well, you know what? I can see both of those arguments, but you know
Right.
what? If I win that big of a lottery, I can guarantee you, I'm going to give you all at least $1 million. But I'm going to say,
Really?
don't ever ask me for anything again. Not that you won't ever get anything from me again.
It's
but I'm
just
gonna
don't
give,
be asking.
I'm going to give you $1 million. You can do a lot with your lives with $1 million. You
Wait,
can
that
have a
was- that
paid off
was-
house. You can have a nice car, whatever you choose, college fund, all that shit. But I'm going to give it to you, and I'm going to be like, okay, don't come to me asking
Like,
for
this
money.
This is it.
Yeah.
Done. We're
Yeah.
done.
Well, and my bitch about that was too is I was like, once you're that rich, hanging out with your friends that are still aggressively poor
Mm-hmm.
is really hard because they know you have this money. There's
Yeah.
no fucking way they don't know you have this money.
Right.
Right, but I'm not gonna like
But at the same
say,
time,
hey, let's go do this, and then
Expect you
Well,
to
no,
pay.
no,
expect them to pay,
I know.
knowing that hey, you guys are going through a
When
hard
you
time.
invite them on an event, that's different.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it would be hard to be so damn wealthy and all your friends being like, "I have pennies in my pocket." It would really
You
put
have
a
pennies.
I would.
difference in people's perception of
plastic.
you.
Do you know what I would do? I wouldn't tell you guys at all that I won, but I'd show up to the podcast like in a McLaren, and then you guys be like,
What the fuck?
Well, the
How'd
shitty
you
where'd,
win
thing,
the
you-
lottery?
where'd that car come from? Like, whose car is that? That's what you would say.
the shitty thing
Is
is
whose
we
car
would
is that?
find
Where is
out because
Well-
it'd be announced.
What?
Well, I'd
Yeah,
show up in
'cause
a
I don't think you can
McLaren,
hide
and you'd be
it
like,
anymore.
"How did you
Do
get
you know
that?" And I
what
would
I
be
would
like,
say?
"That overtime," you know.
I would say, Aaron, that you borrow his vehicle,
Ha.
because
Aaron.
that's something Aaron would like.
Yeah, and he would figure out how to get that car like only paying $500 a month because
that's
he's like a whiz like
He
that.
is,
I don't
dude.
know how he does it.
Dude,
But
it's
yeah.
a process.
Because he doesn't
but
like
yeah.
finance. Does he finance all these vehicles, or does he lease them?
He's done both. Yeah, I don't know how he
There's
does
a
some
it.
crazy
method to
cars.
the madness.
So-
Really quick on this, just to do a fun, like all that stuff is like, whatever, probably the smart way of going about it. Let's talk about the fun stuff really quick, and just answer this: if you win the lottery, right?
yeah,
What car are you getting?
Big jacked up diesel Duramax.
that's not a car. Congrats.
Shut up, Gavin.
What up?
God, you're such
Clarify
a
what
fucking-
vehicle
God,
are
that's
you
so
getting?
annoying. Yeah.
Sorry, that is my dream vehicle. A big, nice, big. I'm not saying like jacked up fucking 10 feet in the air. I'm like,
He wants the small PP.
Tell you
syndrome.
what, if
I'd
I
pay-
win the lottery, I'll buy you that truck. You have to get a vanity plate that says small cock though.
Or tiny PP.
perfect. I would.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
Dude,
know.
you
I
have
want-
to.
But that would be
Dude,
my
Get
that's-
stipulation.
bedazzled. Get
Dude,
it
if I had
bedazzled.
the money to do get the dream truck I want, like the $90,000 truck I want,
$90,000 truck.
It'd be more
Yeah.
than that.
Dude, look at vehicles nowadays.
but
I
if
mean,
I
I
if
guess
I,
fair.
if I were to get that truck with the leveling kit, the big meaty tires, the fucking everything,
The shebang.
I would, and I had the money to do that, I would pay the extra mileage to get a vanity plate that said either like compensator or small PP or
Yeah. Okay.
dude, because I'm gonna embrace that because that's exactly what I'm buying it for.
Okay. So
Dude,
okay.
Make up for my tiny dick.
Big jacked up Duramax. Gavin,
Honestly, that's a really hard one.
just answer it.
I can't because there's so many cars I want, dude.
He's
I
like, I
can't.
wanna-
It's not in the.
He's like, I
man
But
want
here,
a,
I'll
a new
go-
Passat.
Oh no,
A newer Passat,
Yeah.
fuck that.
a TDI.
No,
I would love
Have
a
the
TDI.
Okay,
TSI.
just tell us one of your
You
top
do
five.
not have a TDI.
Tell it-
TSI
Tell us one of
Oh,
your
okay.
top five then.
top five.
Just one of them.
I would probably have to go with the Nova, a 1969 Nova.
Okay.
Chevy Nova.
Yeah.
Cool.
All
That's
right.
respectable.
All right, the one I was
Nice
wanting to
classic.
get
Yeah.
to, Trevor.
Full blown.
What would you get?
Probably like an older Camaro, like a '69 Camaro.
Oh,
or
okay.
Here's what I was thinking: is like Pontiac Sunfire.
right?
I know,
wouldn't, dude. I wouldn't mind a Pontiac
you-
Firebird,
I
like
know
the
exactly.
Smokey and the Bandit
Trans
Firebird.
Am?
Yeah,
That'd be
Trans Am.
sick.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I love Trans Ams.
I know exactly what I would get. The first one, because there's going to be many. But
the very first.
Well,
one.
there's gonna be many.
I'm a McLaren P1.
Those
Okay.
P1s
you
are
want the
fucking-
fast car.
Yeah. Do
Pull
you know
up
what
a
a P?
pal-
Do you know
pull it
what a
up.
P1
Let's
looks
see
like?
what it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
I
like
can't put my thumb on
I'm
it.
not gonna pull it up for the podcast. You
yeah.
guys
Just
can
pull
look
up
it
a picture.
The McLarens are my first supercar love was a McLaren.
Mm.
They had the very first McLaren that they came out with had the middle. The driving position was right in the middle,
Huh, that's got to be weird.
and then you had two seats behind you. and they
I'm
were
not big on
so
these-
fast.
I'm not big on these cars. I'll be honest.
Go to.
They
go
look
to-
like that looks like Bumblebee if he was
So-
European.
well, the thing
So
is,
the
I'm just
cool.
not big
This
on
is this is one of the hybrid supercars. So it's like got a 700 something horsepower gas engine, and then the electric engine is another almost 200.
I believe it powers the front wheels, and then
I'm not.
So
the
I'm
big
not big on supercars.
the big thing in between with this is the electric engine fills the gap between the shifts.
Mhm.
So it just
Oh, just seamless.
well,
just,
it gives
that's
you your
cool, and
it
it's
gives you your instant torque at the beginning.
super aggressive acceleration. Like it's just
So
like,
it's a hybrid for performance, not a hybrid for.
well, what do they
Yeah,
what do they
that's
what
what I
do
was
they call
thinking
these?
too. I was like,
Because
what?
they had this one, they had the Porsche, and then they had the Ferrari LaFerrari. Those
Yeah.
three
Okay,
came out.
There is one like high end vehicle I would get. It's a Lamborghini. I forgot what the fucking name of the. It's that SUV Lamborghini.
Oh, it's the
Look it up.
I fucking forgot what
You
it's
got the
called.
power of the fucking internet. Just
you-
look it
can
up.
you- Play
it's
a
like
video
the
of this one.
Ur something like that.
See, and this is a thing.
Urus.
So,
Yeah,
well,
it's
hold
just
up. I
Urus.
can't fucking see it.
I would get this.
What
I
is
would-
this?
I'm bringing it up. Hold the fuck on.
Yeah, it's the Lamborghini Urus.
If I were to get like
You got
a
a better
super
picture?
something.
That looks fucking stupid.
Oh my god, that looks like.
I
a
would
sex-
see I would
the
see
street
Zach in that,
speed-
and I'd be like, "Oh, this is a guy that had a chance to get a supercar and fucked it up."
because
You know
I
what it
don't.
looks
I don't like
It,
supercars.
it looks like the Mommobile. It really does look like a Mommobile.
So Street Speed 717 on YouTube has one. They're fucking quick.
Okay.
So he stacked that up versus the Porsche version, and the Lamborghini was way
That's okay.
better.
Well, and that's is the surprising part. None of you did say that you wanted a Lambo.
no, Lambos are
I don't. So with
they're almost cliche at this point. Like, I would take a Lambo. They're sick. They're amazing. But like, this is just more my. I just like kind of like one of it, just showing the
Performance.
speed of it. Like,
So me personally, the reason I don't go newer is I don't like all the electronics. Like the reason I love my old S10 is because it's stupid simple. There's no electronics. There's no computer. It's simplistic
It's
and
all
easy to
at
work
this
on.
error
at this
that
point
point.
though, like this you're beyond. You got the money that it doesn't matter.
I guess that's
if
fair
if
too.
I had the money, yes.
Here we go.
But
This is the.
All right,
McLaren
let's see this. Let's see this.
P1.
Is it, can they see this?
yeah,
Seth?
yeah. See,
Okay.
look right over there.
Dude, I love how it sounds.
Fuck, dude.
Okay, sounds like a fast vehicle,
Yeah, it is.
but
The 720S's. Oh, I guess we can't really hear each other.
We can hear. Well,
I took my.
I took one cuff off.
Yeah.
So and
The
see that
720S's
the
are
the
fucking
spoiler
sick.
the spoiler in the back will like adjust.
Yeah, it acts as an air brake.
Oh, we almost lost it.
That thing is nasty, dude.
Okay,
So if
I
you
just
watch him
can't
go
see the
into a
speed, so
corner-
that's my bitch, really.
If you watch him go into a corner, that whole spoiler will go up flat, and it will act as an air brake. See, watch where he's coming up.
Yeah, it doesn't do it. They don't let you see it.
The whole thing is active aero.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that thing is sick. See, and
I'm
I
just
didn't
not
go
one
with like
for
the fastest car in the world. It's not the most powerful car in the world.
Yeah, I was
It's,
gonna say you could have gone with a Bugatti Chiron.
yeah, the Bugatti Chiron, like that one's like like the fastest production car in the world, but it weighs 1,000,000 pounds.
I'm
It's
just not one for the supercars. I don't know what it is. I think they look
know.
cool. I mean,
Some
just don't-
some of them do. The rest of them
Old
look
muscle
weird.
will always look cooler.
yeah, well, yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
well, and I'll get a muscle car. You know, I'm just saying like when like you get in that thing to drive it, and I mean, dude, every fiber of your being feels it. You know,
Right.
it's just something that thing is a spaceship.
If
You
were-
know,
if you were to ask my wife what car she would get, she'd get a '69 Impala.
sick.
I
There you
love
go.
the Impala.
Sick, love it. She only wants to get one because of a stupid fucking TV show.
I want a Chevelle.
Oh my god. No, don't tell me what it is.
Yes, Chevelles
Supernatural?
are my fucking shit.
Yeah,
I
I'd say like
thought
a
so.
70 Chevelle would
Mhm.
be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
So the Chevelle and the Nova are actually like sisters.
Yeah,
They're very
they're on
similar.
the same body.
Mm-hmm.
Every
sorry,
time I
the
go
same
to
frame.
a car show, the Chevelle is what I'm drawn to.
You got the four
And-
headlights,
yeah.
the two on each side.
Well, and
like,
then I'd get an Eleanor Mustang.
Okay, I got a
Did you
question
hear
for
about
guys.
the
Would you-
whole Eleanor shit
Mm-mm.
with that? So I can't remember who had it trademarked. There was like some lady who had it trademarked, but B is for Build was actually making like an Eleanor-ish build,
Mm-hmm.
and halfway through the build, he actually got copyrighted. They came and picked up the vehicle because what he was doing is taking a '67 Ford Mustang, putting it on the body of a, sorry, not the body, the frame of a 2015 Mustang. So resto modding it.
Yeah.
But where it had things that were the same as Eleanor, they had copyrighted him and took it away. He just barely got out of the whole court thing because of it. Like anybody who tries to make an Eleanor Mustang
Mm-hmm.
ends up getting it taken away
Oh wow. Because of copyright infringement.
Wow.
Okay.
because of this
All right.
one little fucking lady.
That's so
I
weird.
don't know
to
if I-
think about.
I don't know if I told you, Zach. I know Trevor knows. My dad just bought a 2015 Mustang GT.
Which
but-
would smoke
Hell
my
yeah.
Grand Prix.
What?
I said which would smoke my Grand Prix.
Right. Yeah, but it's got a Roush
I
supercharger.
think a lot
on
of
it
cars would smoke
already.
your Grand Prix, but that's all right.
Yeah, it's got a Roush supercharger and exhaust system on it and stuff. And I can't remember if it's like 630 horsepower.
God damn.
Yeah, it's sick. Trevor, he's getting like this, like there's like this half hardtop thing
Oh, okay.
for it. And he's looking at getting that. Dude, it looks so bad.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that was
I
my
had to
biggest
If I
gripe.
had to get like a fast car, I'd go for either a Hellcat or a Demon. Charger,
Demon, I
Charger,
would say-
not Challenger.
Well, they don't make a Charger Demon. It's only a Challenger.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
It's only, I would do a Hellcat Charger.
'Cause I don't-
The Demon was only available in the Charger series. I mean, sorry, not the Charger series, the
Challenger.
Challenger series.
Okay, yeah, because I wouldn't. I don't like the Challenger. I'll be completely honest.
I prefer a Charger over a Challenger. For one, I have kids. Four
That's
doors.
That's exactly why I prefer it. 4 doors, and not just because I have kids, but
4 doors.
hey, I want to
four
take my
more
car
doors.
somewhere.
You gotta pull the seat forward, bud, for you.
Well, and even then, the Challenger in the back seat.
Okay.
There's
I-
not much
There's
room.
not much room.
I
There's
do
not much
like
of a back
that.
seat.
So this is what he was referring to. Hold on.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're showing the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
because-
like
But,
a half hardtop. So, like one of those unpainted for that Mustang is 1200 unpainted, and
That's not bad.
he's thinking about just making one.
So what does
Really?
And
unpainted
if
mean?
anybody,
That doesn't
if
make sense.
anybody,
Like
could-
just base material. So like just flat plastic or flat carbon fiber or whatever it is.
I'm not sure what he's thinking, but if anybody could pull it off, it's him.
Your
You've
dad,
seen
yeah.
some of the things that he's made.
That was my biggest gripe with that vehicle. Is like, why buy a fucking convertible? Me personally, I'm not a fan of convertibles,
yeah.
especially in a fast car.
Well, and he wasn't seeking out a convertible. It was just the deal that he got. So this isn't his car. His car is
Okay,
white
so
with
that's
black
a-
stripes, but like this is the top that he's looking at doing. You
And
know, so
I
like it's like
like-
a half hardtop, and I think that changes the look.
It does. It does a
entirely.
lot.
Well,
It does
especially
a
where
ton.
especially where they live in
Well, and
in
then
a
at
southern
that point,
state where they don't get much snow. That's a
Yes.
viable option. Here in
so
Idaho,
like
no.
this
Yeah.
kind of thing. So, oh god, yeah.
I love that we have to do this,
Yeah.
Zach. You lazy asshole.
Well, I could send
That
these
takes
to
a
him,
lot of
but-
work
but
to fucking screen cap shit and put it on there. Fuck
Yeah.
off. If I'm looking up 18 pictures,
This is his car.
I mean, thankfully
God,
we
that
have
looks so
nice
nice.
enough.
Yeah,
could just
I can't remember.
Google.
It might be 670, but I think it's 630.
so
Anything above
going back to
500.
the going
is
back to the
fucking
lottery thing about
crazy.
giving your friend $1 million. Because I was gonna say something there.
Oh, the $1 million you give to your friends. Is that what
I
you?
wouldn't. And
I know
let
you
me explain.
would.
Let me explain why I wouldn't. If Trevor came up to
670.
me or you came up to me, like, hey man, I need to pay off my house. Can you help me do that? I'll do that. I will help you pay off your house. I will not just give you $1 million, but I will pay for $1 million worth of stuff for you. No problem at all.
But at that
Key
point,
break
what the fuck
number
is the
2.
difference?
What the fuck is the difference? I hand you $1 million. I know my friends. They're gonna go get fucked up off that $1 million, maybe too fucked up, and they're gonna die. They're gonna die.
Oh, you think we're gonna be? What's that one movie? Was it The Hangover? No, it wasn't The Hangover. There was one movie that the dude had a shit ton of money and went and got blackout drunk, could not remember what he had done, lost all of his money.
Exactly. I feel like my friends would
See,
do that.
Maybe some of them.
I keep my money in a bank. I'm not keeping it on me.
Yeah, but you've lost your wallet how many times?
One.
Yeah. That's all
Yeah.
it takes with $1 million.
Not really.
Not
no.
really. You know, as soon as I realized that my wallet was gone, Gavin was there with me. I'm like,
You canceled your
card
cards.
card off,
I know.
reorder.
But the thing is
reorder.
I have reservations. Like, I'll pay for anything you guys want. I'll probably give you more than $1 million in paying for things you want.
Oh no, I mean I
But
still plan on
Giving you $1 million is just like
with $1 million you can change somebody's life.
I
If
can
you,
I can change somebody's life without handing them $1 million.
yeah,
They
you
can come to
can.
being like, hey, dude, I am
But at the
buried in
same
doctor bills
time-
and I want to pay off my house. I'll be like, got you. I'll change your life that way. You have to ask me for it. I mean, if you just come up to me like, hey, I just need $1 million, I'll be like, well, what do you want it for?
To be a dumbass. No,
I'm not saying my friends are dumbasses and would just be like
He is.
wasting $1 million.
He's totally
No,
saying
no,
that we're
yeah, he
dumbasses.
is.
But
But
I
here's
don't
my
trust
thing.
people. I don't even trust myself. I would, because I would take the lump sum, and I'd be
Buying everything left and right. We'd
Buying
be
everything-
like the highest grossing fucking podcast
in
just
the
because.
world.
well. That I mean, I would buy a lot of stuff.
14
but
viewers,
one of the
$10
things
million in fucking equipment.
one of the things I would buy is a financial advisor. I would.
I think that actually
Hire a
comes
financial
when you get,
advisor.
when you win the lottery.
It's not. It's an option, but you
Is
have to pay
it?
for. You still have to pay for it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I know you could.
And so
you
I
still have
would
to pay
I
for
would
it,
get a
but-
financial
It is
advisor
warm up
because
here.
I'm gonna open that door. It's
Yeah,
hot.
Go
as
for it.
fuck
Open it.
up here.
You're welcome.
what?
He's saying he's hot. Anyway,
Huh?
no, I think it.
I gotta
The thing
boost my
is like
self-esteem
you know how
somehow.
hard it is to ask for help in general.
Yeah, I hate asking for help.
So like even if you had $1 billion and I was dying, I would not ask you for money. You want to know why? Because it's not so much like a shame thing or like embarrassing.
Dude,
It's
why is
it's
it hot?
it's
sorry.
just a weird thing. Like it's a hard thing to just ask for help.
No, it is, and I have a hard time asking for help. I had to ask help from my dad to come and help me work on my pipes on Sunday when everything was going bad
Yeah.
because I had the plumber here and it was just me and Peyton, and I'm like, I can't. Dad, can you come over? I'm not asking you to do. I'm asking you
Anything.
to be with the plumber for me,
While
so
take
I
care of
can take care of my son because my dad's wife has COVID right now.
Yeah, yeah.
So he was like, I can come over, but I'm gonna wear a mask and not be around your son. I'm like, that's totally fine. I just.
Need help.
He was so fussy too. I was like, I need help, and even asking him to just come over and act as the homeowner for like 2 hours, that was hard for me to do. And when he found out that I was gonna have to be paying $17,000,
Well, wasn't
He
the
told-
quote 48?
okay, yeah, that's what it was. It was 48 through fucking right now. Don't use right now. Right now, plumbing, awful.
Yeah, that's what. Remember what I was saying? I was like,
Yeah.
dude, that sounds like.
That
I
sounds
know it's. I knew
absurd.
it was. I knew it was expensive.
Absurd.
I knew that
Absurd.
it's expensive always, but like I was like, that sounds like way over.
And it was way too much. And
You
right,
get
and
a
then
nice,
but then
nice car for $48,000.
I could have
Put down on the
if I would have
house.
had to do that, put that 48,000 in. I'm sorry, I would have cut my losses on this house, sold it as is,
So
took the loss, and took that 48,000 and put it towards a different house.
I know you
Oh,
were
no.
like,
Mhm.
yeah, that's what you were saying that day. You were like, damn, I don't. So like
That's
that.
what I was like, it's going to cost me an arm and leg and a house because I was like,
So you're
fuck
not
that.
you're not thinking that anymore.
no, I'm just still thinking I ended up having to pay 17,000.
Yeah, right. So like,
Still
but
a
you're not thinking like
Fuck a lot. but-
selling the house or anything at this point.
No.
Still, are you?
No, well
Okay.
now I'm here for 10 years whether I want to be or not because my 17 grand loan I just got is over 10 years.
Well, right,
So-
but like, so what? You could when
You
the
could still
when the interest
technically
when the
out.
interest rates go lower, you can refinance your house and then eat that up with.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do is when I go to refinance my house,
You're not going to pay
I'm going to
that loan
swallow
over
that.
10
I'm going to
years.
swallow that
Yeah, of course.
$17,000 loan into
And
with it.
That'll change your financial situation significantly, but you
It'll
just have to
lower
do
it.
that
I
when
mean,
the
it's
rates
like-
go lower.
And we were looking at so the way I see it as is I'm going to be paying like $236 a month on that loan.
Mm-hmm.
We were looking at homes that I was going to be paying like almost $2,000 for a month.
Yeah, monthly.
And
Yeah.
that's under what I'm paying now in my mortgage and that
Yeah.
Yeah.
plumbing payment. So it's like, well, and I'm comfortable here. I like my house.
Yeah.
I don't want to move again.
I don't blame you. And
But what-
it's always annoying.
I
when you
was
have to
looking
move.
at houses I was looking at were 5-bedroom houses.
That's so
because-
big.
Oh, well, it'd be my mother-in-law would have been a permanent
Yeah.
resident of our house.
Do you have a life insurance policy on her?
No,
You can.
Jesus.
You don't even have to have.
cannot.
Yes, you can. You don't even have to have permission from her.
Don't tell me that.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's
So-
a fun fact that I learned
Because I was going to make her
from
a permanent
life
resident,
insurance.
so I wanted, mine and Marissa's room, Peyton's room, her room,
Yeah.
my gaming room, or any other room, or an extra kid room if we were to have another kid, and a dedicated room for the podcast.
Yeah, dude.
See, there you go.
That would be
That's why I was
that would
looking
be
at
the
5
real
bedrooms.
dream. Like with like a lottery house. First of all, the first thing I'm buying if I win the lottery is the dream house, right?
Oh, yeah.
Bought, paid for. Like at
Done.
that point, say you do run out of money, right?
Unless you have a house.
At least you have a house.
And it's
And the
already
thing
paid
is,
off.
is like I wouldn't go so over the top. It wouldn't be 10,000 square feet. It wouldn't be like
It
nothing like-
wouldn't be where you were paying $1,000 a year or
Property
$1,000 every
tax.
6 months in property taxes.
No, nothing like that. It would actually be super reasonably sized. It would just
It
have all
wouldn't be
the.
that hard to make 1,000.
It would just have.
property
It would
taxes.
just be
I'm
like
saying that's a big property.
that's a
$1,000.
ton. Yeah, in
no,
property
my
taxes.
grandma pays like $2,000 per acre.
Oh,
She's
now I'm
got
bored
9
again.
acres.
Jesus.
Well, okay. Well, either way,
Yeah. Either way, like that's totally manageable. Either
if that's over,
too.
that's
But, like,
$4,000 a year. then
Even
that-
if you have 4,000 or 5,000 square foot house on a few acres, you're not paying that much. You know.
No, yeah. And it's
Um,
all worth it in the long run.
Yeah. It just.
I mean, even at $4,000, if you just spread that over 12 months, you could easily pay that.
Oh yeah.
way
So
better
easily.
than a mortgage.
But like,
yeah,
yeah,
of
my
course I'm gonna-
my
that's-
house is on an acre, and it's way bigger than my last house. My property tax is like
That's true.
$750 a year.
That's not
bad.
I had the $1 billion. I new house, and I'm not getting just like you. I'm gonna get a big house, but I'm not getting a fucking mansion.
It's
I'm
not
getting a
gonna be
house
crazy.
that I can, if I have 4 kids or whatever, that I would have no problem
Sustaining it.
sustaining
If
and
you
having
went
room still.
I just want
And
all
then-
the features. I want like a full on like man cave, like pool room,
Right,
with
right,
gaming
right, right,
and like
exactly.
sports viewing, all that stuff. And then like I probably like just for the hell of it would probably make like a den, like an
But
office, like a study.
What kind of location would you choose?
Land, you know.
You would
Yeah,
want
well, I mean,
well, I
like-
mean,
well, the
of
thing is, you're
course.
going to go up on the hills here in Ammon, where all the rich people live, but you don't have a whole lot of property,
I'd probably still be out in the like Rigby
fucking
area.
buoys.
but have the land out there.
Yeah, just have
out
the
in the
land.
county.
I'd be out in the you know.
The buoys.
The
You know,
uppity side.
BFE.
I'd put a gate. I'd put like one of those automatic gates. And
Are you
you know
gonna be,
how
like,
it has like
whistling diesel?
like has letters on it, but it just say F you.
I would say BJ.
God.
No, I wouldn't even get a house that big. It's like as big as the ones out, like towards like Rigby Lake.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no,
No, I
those,
wouldn't- I
those are
wouldn't even get-
really big.
I wouldn't.
Those
Even,
are,
I don't think I'd get a house even that big.
I'd probably get
I probably would.
4,000 or 5,000 square feet if I had
Yeah.
all that money.
So yeah, right now I'm sitting on 1,800 square feet,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I would probably
I
double
want
that, or maybe just a little bit more.
I want enough square footage to where I can go to a part of the house and be completely alone.
Right?
Well, I mean, yeah.
You were like, you want to be angry? Go to the other side of the house, honey.
Well, don't have. Well,
I'll
then
see you
don't
later.
have kids.
And there's
'cause-
gonna be bathrooms all over the place because I don't
That's-
want to have to
Yeah.
walk that far.
Well,
no, I, think
want at least
every room
three,
should have a bathroom.
3 or 4 bathrooms.
Yeah, every level would have a bathroom. Every bedroom would have a bathroom.
Oh, see, I wouldn't even get a multi-level home. I might
I
get.
would.
I would get like a. So honestly, the kind of like the house that I would love to live in is a log cabin style home,
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
big enough, and then
You
my
want
bedroom.
a log cabin home, but you don't want a second floor? The best
That's what I'm
log
saying.
cabin
Well,
homes
the-
you can find have a second
I would have
floor.
a second floor, but my second floor would literally be just my
Like a vanity.
mine and Marissa's room, where it would have like, you would have the room part and then like a balcony, out looking out over the rest of the house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd
I
have
feel bad for
my all
everybody
my
that's
like
below
man
you.
cave shit would be in the basement. That's
What
why I
about
would
what
be,
below me?
I said I feel bad for anybody below you.
Below me would be my man caves.
Oh, okay.
Your man caves? What
I
about
was
your
like,
kids?
yeah, watch your kids be underneath and then just hear you
They're
guys
underneath the
fucking.
house.
What's go-
He's all like, I buried them.
What's gonna be ridiculous?
Well, I'm saying I would have one. I wouldn't. Like, what would you call that? A loft.
It's-
A loft bedroom would be my upstairs, and that'd be the only upstairs.
I think it is called a
But it
loft.
would be a larger floor plan, ranch style like cabin.
Okay.
And
if
then-
that makes sense, because I like ranch style homes. I love single story home, like ranch style homes.
the
How
craziest
open
thing
they are, and
the craziest thing I do, I would have a full motocross track around my property,
oh fuck yeah.
but then I would also make an asphalt racing track.
Yeah.
And,
And see,
I would buy like 3 to 5 identical cars
At this point,
so me and my friends could race.
and then see at this
I
point,
love that idea.
at this point you're
Yeah.
eating at
No,
that,
actually-
you're eating at that billion way quick.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
you're doing
an
the weird
asphalt,
fantasy
hang on.
shit.
An asphalt track, not that expensive, right? And I'm not talking like not all 5 of those cars are going to be P1s. They're going to be like
What I would actually
Aston
say
Martins.
instead, what I
James
would actually
Bond.
say instead of like fast cars, go karts,
yeah, that's what
like little shifter carts,
yeah.
easier to maintain,
yeah,
way cheaper,
way cheaper. Yeah.
and so much more fun.
That's kind
And
of
you
what
can
I
throw
was
roller
thinking,
cages
yeah.
on those bitches.
Actually,
Yeah.
you know what? Here's
All
what I
except
would do.
yours.
Here's what I would do. I would get the house, a nice, decent-sized house. I would buy a brand new vehicle for me and Marissa, each,
Uh-huh.
just because I want her to have a nice car if I'm gonna have a nice car.
So
And
we'll just say
we-
right now that
and we'd
you
keep
guys
the cars
are
we have.
you're between the
we're-
house that you're
okay,
talking about
so-
and between your vehicle,
Two
I would
vehicles,
say you're going
we're-
to spend $1 million.
I'm gonna say about
1.2.
1.5, 1.5
1.5
on a house and a
and your vehicles,
vehicles. So then,
which is pennies compared to the millions of dollars you're going to have.
right, and then I would buy another very small home, dedicated to the podcast.
A
There you
whole
go.
home.
Yeah, not like a whole, not even smaller than this. It would be like a studio size. You remember my wife's old home?
Yeah.
Something about that big would be perfect for this podcast.
Just knock out all the goddamn walls and just have support beams in the way.
Well, no, it would have like, I would make sure it would have like a room where people could sleep in. If we want to have a drunk podcast, go crash out in the room.
Okay.
They don't have to crash out in the podcast area.
Yeah.
But I think that would be cool. A small
I
little
think
house
that-
like that. And I'm not.
you make if the studio's still at your house, you have to make like a bunk house for us.
Right.
Well, yeah. I mean, oh, that you see, that's the thing. Buy enough land
I
where
call bottom bunk.
the house is
No
like
shit.
the podcast is like
A part of the
an
housing.
outhouse to my house.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's the shit area.
An outhousing. Sorry.
We
Well,
put,
yeah, it
we
is a
put-
shit
it's
area.
a-
To be
it's a-
fair,
We
It's
put
the
shit
staff
area.
quarters and shit.
We put
Yeah.
Trevor in a soundproof.
Oh yeah, because if I
Soundproof.
start fucking snoring, Blake will kill me in the middle of the
yeah,
night.
he gets his own room in it. Literally, he says, "It's
Nah, Blake should get his own room. So
Why?
because you guys can deal with me snoring.
no,
You-
I fucking can't."
Wow.
Yeah.
Just
And
how
I
about this?
snore
Just
loud,
make two
too.
fucking rooms.
Actually, no, I'm okay with having my own room because then I can beat my meat and not have to worry about everybody else.
What?
We're getting him a padded cell, and we're just gonna close him in there and not let him know that you just live there now, and you're never getting out.
This is
Put
your
me in a
prison.
straight jacket in a padded cell. Now you can't even beat your meat.
So
No.
I probably, I don't know, like when you get into it and you start thinking, because there's a logical way to spend $1 million and just fucking live there, or
Right.
do the million billion whatever. But at the same time, I don't know. I think I'd probably make like a commune ordeal, and I would just drag all of you there.
Are you gonna? So would you be like the
But the only downside to a commune is like some friends fall
Trevor, can you
apart.
give
They
me a
stop
Coors?
being friends, you know. And the
give me a
next thing you
Coors
know,
Light?
they're just like your next door neighbor, and you can't get away from them.
Because I'm not feeling this red, white, and berry.
Dude, I'm sweating.
Good thing I paid literally a total of.
Well, I don't know what to
you
tell
want a
you,
beer?
Zach.
You think you
or
want one beer?
Blake? You know
Oh
you
no,
are.
I'm okay. Thanks.
He plans on driving.
Well,
I was thinking
That's what
about
I'm saying
having one
is-
at the beginning, but I'm like just fucking flushed right now. It's so hot.
it is. Extend your leg really quick. I was actually.
You know
trying
what? That you say it like that, but in reality, what he's saying is like, kick my cat.
Yeah.
I had to just do like a half extension because I didn't want to kick him.
You become a softie with cats.
All right, I'm
Yeah,
saying,
yeah.
I'm saying we all know that
Now,
we
Mr.
there's
Cat
just
Cat.
so much we would do with the lottery winnings, but let's
Exactly.
be realistic. None of us are ever gonna win the lottery.
Nope.
You want to know why?
Because I don't play it.
We don't play the goddamn game.
I don't. I do scratchers,
I'll buy
I
like
don't even do that.
and in fact, I've started doing scratchers more often now. Just like once a week, I'll buy like a scratcher.
Okay.
I'll buy like a Powerball like a year.
Yeah. I
Really,
'cause, like,
and I only
that's-
buy it when it gets that big.
See, and that's what everybody does. You know, like they
That's why
really,
the chances even go.
yeah, they go through the floor. Yeah, at the already small chances.
All right.
But yeah,
Change the subject.
Change the subject.
Fine. What do you want to talk about?
Cars.
No, Jesus H Christ.
Sports.
I like cars.
I know.
Sports.
And sports, you both are like fucking.
What are you interested in, Gavin?
everything. That's my problem.
Sports
Sounds
is part of
Yeah.
everything.
He doesn't care about cars yet, and he doesn't care about sports.
Yeah. What are you into?
Masturbating.
Masturbate.
Masturbating. No. Let's talk about like I don't know. Since we're not going to talk about the chicken nuggets, we all agreed that McDonald's is best,
It is.
and
I don't know if we actually did have a full conversation.
and that the best fries come from McDonald's, no matter what. I don't eat
Dairy
potatoes.
Queen. You don't eat potatoes?
He's allergic to them.
Yeah, dude.
What? Talk
We
about
do that. You
some
see
sense.
how often we do this,
But-
and then Blake's always like, "What?"
I know.
It's
It's
just like so.
dude. Talk about
fuck.
somebody that shouldn't be alive.
No
You know?
shit. Especially
No,
in
no.
Idaho.
Let's talk about it.
We don't need that in the gene pool.
No, people who are allergic to peanut butter. I
That's-
think that's pretty fucking.
Peanut allergies are very common.
potatoes are
That's
like
crazy to me.
That's
That's like in everything,
It is more common than a potato allergy.
which is again crazy.
yeah.
Why?
We need to weed that out.
Like, I don't know. I can't imagine if my kid was like, I'm allergic to peanuts. I'd be like, well, here's a peanut butter jelly sandwich. Don't eat the peanut butter. You
And
know?
they're like, have a French fry, pussy.
I would live. He wouldn't.
Oh my god,
Dude, I can
dude.
see it now. Gavin has kids, and his kids like slip fucking potato pills into his
They're
fucking
like,
sandwiches.
"God,
and he
we
slips
hate
peanut
him."
butter into theirs, and they're just like, you just go there, and they're all dead.
they
Whoever
killed
dies
each other,
first.
those bastards. No. I don't know. I think if I had my own kid, I'd just be a crazy psychotic parent. That's like super protective.
Think if you had your own kid, they would probably be dead.
Is it because I flushed them down the toilet?
He jacks off on the toilet.
Honestly,
See, that's one thing I don't get is like, why jack off on the toilet?
not off on it,
What?
like in it.
No, like on the toilet. Like if you're sitting on the toilet, fucking yanking it. Why aren't you just in bed, just pulling your shit?
You know, I don't.
What?
Is this come up a lot?
I'm just saying, like, I'd much rather just be in bed
Well,
laying down.
the way you're
I
talking
know.
I
about it's
mean,
like you've had this conversation.
The thing
No.
is like,
Like-
we're all for what you're saying, but this has not come up in any of our lives.
the way you're talking, like this
Yeah.
is a
Well, no.
regular conversation you're having with
well, because it does sound like
Trevor's
it
like,
is-
why would you jerk off with your grandma in your room when you could just not have your grandma in the room?
people. Right?
And we're like, sure, but why did you even need to say it?
right? I was like,
Sure, but
It's just,
you know
Um,
what? Actually,
dude, you pointed that out last when I was over the other day, right
Uh.
before the Super Bowl. You're like, dude, I've been saying sure a lot.
oh yeah,
You said it right there. and
I
was
know,
insane.
yeah, it's
But-
it's not going away.
it's like, bro,
I don't masturbate in my bed.
Where do you masturbate?
yeah.
In the
your
shower.
chair?
In the shower.
Just in the shower exclusively?
Sometimes.
on the toilet.
No, I don't. Dude, I don't want to get hemorrhoids.
I don't think it's very. I don't find it comfortable.
Wait,
in
wait,
the
whoa.
shower.
Let's go back. Get hemorrhoids? How are you gonna get a hemorrhoid from
From
beating
sitting on the toilet too long.
How
How long does it take you to jerk off?
Yeah, dude. Like
About as long as it takes me to have sex. So. a good
That,
20
okay,
20 to
5
30 minutes.
seconds. He's scared of getting a fucking hemorrhoid in 3 pumps.
So
Well, I
gotta-
already sat there for 20 minutes
I
taking a
gotta-
shit.
I gotta
Watching TikTok,
I gotta-
something flipped
Yeah.
him off, and he's like, "Oh, now I gotta beat my meat."
God.
I gotta ask about your ritual. So you're in the shower, right? Do you use anything to like
Well,
or
like
you
body wash when I'm just washing my body. Yeah.
yeah body wash to to like jack your dick with?
Well, yeah.
I love that you're getting so nervous.
and
Oh, he's interested. He wants to know.
No, I gotta.
this
gotta
is his
know-
masturbation.
Going back
fuel.
to the first part of the podcast, that's oddly gay of you.
like I've
Go
jerked,
on.
I've jerked off in the shower previously. Jeff's definitely using that as a drop. Anyway, but but don't you hate it when you realize it? Like fuck. Anyway,
Shit.
but like long time ago. But like I didn't find it like it's not my thing, you know. So like I gotta
Yeah,
know
because
I
you
gotta
pass
know your
out when you're doing
process.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
like my like it's not like I will
You finger your butt,
go out of the way like I want to jack off. I'm not gonna just go take a shower.
right?
I time my showers at the perfect time to
Right.
do that. Like before I go to work, take a shower,
jerk off.
jerk off, and it's not like an everyday thing. I'm not jerking off every fucking morning before work.
Sure.
Sometimes I just don't have
But I
time
mean,
for
do you
that.
just do it like with your wet piece?
Well, it's got like
Do you
it's got
spit
like
on it?
it's got the suds.
Okay, so the
it's like-
suds
it's
from the body
So
wash.
he's
from the body
using
wash,
soap.
so it's like it's lubricated,
Yeah, so do you like make a point to come on the wall or the curtain?
or just
Or-
like
The drain.
at the drain.
Do you put your hand against the wall and like lean over? Like,
He's
okay,
comparing notes.
It
He's
depends.
comparing notes. He's
It
like,
depends
that's what
how-
I do.
It depends
Yeah.
how into it I am, you know.
yeah. So when you're not into it, do you just lay back, like lean back on
Lets
the
the
wall? and
water
just-
tickle.
Yeah,
his
well,
He,
butthole.
sometimes I lean
he
back
s-
against the
he
wall.
sits down in the tub. And
All Indian style. He's
Someone
got like
comes in-
crisscross applesauce.
Someone comes in once wonder it's taking so long they see me in the bathtub. And sit in the
he's
bathtub.
like, I wonder if it would be better if the cum landed on me.
no, not at all.
No, he's hairy. That shit would be hard to get out.
That's a sound
Not
job
if you're
for
in
you,
the
by way.
shower already.
I bet you.
You
I
just
bet
made,
you
like, several.
I bet you intently look at how much jizz
No.
comes out though, right? You're like,
No.
oh, that was a big one.
No,
That was a 4 squirter.
Blake, I gotta ask, are
don't.
any of the things
What's
you're
your process?
suggesting? Yeah, let's go about you, dude.
What's my process?
Yeah.
Like just laying down. Like
so you just lay in the
normal?
shower?
No, not. I don't do it in the shower. I said I have.
well, and I'll be honest. I used to jack off in the bed.
Mm-hmm.
Ever since I got married or started dating Marissa, that stopped.
Why?
Because
It leaves
for
stains?
some reason she's like, that makes me motion sick.
Oh, you're
Oh,
talking
because
like
of
with
the-
her in the bed.
because of the shaking.
Yeah.
No, yeah, no. I'm always alone.
So you know what? That's actually
Oh,
kind of funny.
I
is-
don't have a lot of alone time in the bed.
Yeah.
Well, now I do.
So if I really
I'm gonna
need
start
some alone
checking off
time,
my
I'll
bed
just go and get in the trunk of my car.
He can say that now that he has
It's-
a car.
You have enough
Before that was a
room.
truck, and he was
Super-
just
Yeah,
out
it
in
was
the
the
open.
it was the
He's
bed.
like, I really missed the night sky when I beat my dick.
Yeah,
but
it was the bed of my truck. I had a pillow back there. So like a lamp.
Did you have
or
a fifth
like
wheel hitch in your
ambience.
truck?
Huh?
You didn't have a fifth wheel hitch in your truck, did you?
No,
I
no.
didn't think so. You only
No,
1500.
yeah, he's only got a 1500.
Well, that's not all. That's so my dad, for the longest time, towed a fifth wheel camper with a 1500 1999 Chevy Silverado,
That's crazy.
and it did great for
Until it went
about
up
3 or 4
Going
years.
hills.
In 3 or 4 years, it did fine. Oh, even in the hills, it pulled it fine.
That's a Chevy.
It's a Chevy.
But it hit it was the last straw. Was it went over a railroad track one time, and then my dad lost all movement, so he put it in 4 high, and then he got movement. He had broke
The frame.
the drive line going back to the rear wheels.
Oh.
So in 4-wheel drive, he
the front wheels.
was front wheel drive. He was like, this is where I questions my dad's process here. So he lived in Rigby. He was going out to like Twin Bridges area. So you're heading out to Kelly Canyon. He had crossed over that railroad track right outside of Rigby.
Okay.
Decided, well, I'm already halfway there. I might as well just continue.
Oh my god.
When he was he was still in Rigby. Could have turned around, parked his truck. He's like, no, I'm just gonna drive it there.
Wow.
then I'll just be stuck.
Well, he drove it. No, he drove just fine. But I mean, in a
Man,
truck, he
that
was going
transfer
front-wheel drive.
case and front
was
drive
shot. It was
axle,
shot.
Oh yeah, it'd be gone.
Melted.
Not
that's when he got
meant
his
for it.
first Duramax.
Fair
He
enough.
went from a 1999
Duramax.
Chevy Silverado to a 2012 GMC Sierra SLT
Dirty
Duramax.
Max.
Or Denali Duramax. So he went from like boom to
Ba-boom.
kaboom.
Yeah. All right. That's one way to do it.
Single cab Chevy Silverado to a.
So beyond masturbating in the trunk of your car, where else? Blake?
Me?
Yeah.
Where else?
You know, honestly, I don't think there's a lot of places you really can do it in your house. You have so many fucking dogs.
Yeah. Well, I make
Dude,
them watch.
you make them watch.
They
Yeah.
lick up the mess.
Ew.
Dude,
You're disgusting.
that's so fucked up.
That's
You know
okay.
what the best part is?
It's all right.
Is that offended Blake? Because he's all like, those are my babies.
Yeah.
You sick fucking prick.
Georgie's
sick
just got like a
fuck,
white
dude.
spot right on
Oh,
his fucking
shut
throat.
up.
Oh, shut the... That,
Oh, wait, Blake. It's okay for you to talk about my cat like that last week.
Yeah.
But now,
What did I
We
say about
start
your
talking
cat?
about his dog.
He's had his
do you want me
dogs
to literally
forever.
play the beginning of the last podcast?
yes.
What did I say about
Come
it?
here, Anakin. Daddy wants to come.
Oh yeah, Daddy wants to. Well, that was like not as good of a drop as I thought because.
'Cause
I was-
Trevor?
yeah, Trevor's saying something gay.
It was the best job I could get out of that
Yeah.
episode, though. But
Yeah, so it ended up being the best one, but like come here, Anakin, Daddy wants to come. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. But that's I don't know. It's a cat. Like they don't have souls.
Wow, no.
well,
And
neither do I. So
secondly-
it's like
Yeah.
it's not.
It's a soulless household here.
My son is not a ginger yet,
We'll see.
Yet.
but I have well, no, I have my wife and my mother-in-law both have souls. They're both probably going to hell because they're German.
Yeah. Yeah, they're clown.
Bing.
I want that clown emoji to like slap over.
Dude, I keep taking my headset off because it is hot as fuck up here.
Dude.
But
it is so
It's not
hot.
bad
And
over here.
what's weird is it's.
Yeah.
I think it's because adding this computer made it a little bit warmer.
I think we
Maybe.
just need to start putting the fan over there by the door. That would make them.
it
There's
sucks
no-
the air
there's no
out of the
outlet.
fucking room.
Yeah. Well,
Or push.
I
this
just don't
cold air
understand
in.
how it's hotter right now
Yeah.
than it is at 2:00 in the afternoon when we used to record these.
It's. I don't know. Trevor's cheeks.
It feels fine
that
over here.
taint.
Yeah, I was like,
Well, you
I
guys got
feel
the
good.
fan. You got the fan blowing directly on you from there.
Oh, you know what it's doing? It's taking our body heat and
Yeah,
just
pushing
pushing
Blowing
it
it
over.
right
And
to
he-
us.
And then he's got this big ass computer right here, and it's like double cooking.
Double
Yeah.
cooking 'em.
It's blowing off of Trevor's 11-inch taint. Just
He is all up on my taint today.
Dude, I told you he wants to eat your ass.
That is the sound.
He
Blake's
wants
coming
to.
right
he
for
wants
my
to
ass.
start at the bottom of your balls and go all the way up. He wants to taste you. He wants
Well,
the
if
flavor.
he's going from the
Dude.
bottom of my balls, he'd be going down.
I want to tit fuck your ass cheeks.
Unless you were on your hands
Oh.
and knees.
That sounds great.
Okay.
Yeah. Doesn't it actually sound kind of?
Tit fucking me?
Yeah.
No.
Tip fuck your ass
I want
cheeks.
tit fuck your ass cheeks. Yeah.
That's not.
I'll be like, it's gonna be over in a minute.
That's,
like, Gavin,
what
Chuck,
would you call
3
that?
pumps.
Chalk this
Have
up
you
to
not?
one of my
Have you not, dude? So
Have I used
That-
somebody's ass cheeks to come?
what?
Is that what you were just about
No.
to
No,
ask?
I was saying this. Chalk that up to one of my
No.
processes you were asking about.
You just think about fucking his ass cheeks?
No, I do it.
I do it.
do it.
So
Yeah.
that's why your ass feels different when you sleep and Blake's
You,
around.
you know why Trevor's always taking naps? I show up in his room with like, what's the stuff? called?
Chloroform.
Chloroform, and I just knock him out and then just tit
So
fuck
did you
his
know
ass.
chloroform doesn't work like that? Like once they're asleep, once you remove the chloroform rag, it's about 8 seconds later they wake up,
That's why he just holds it to his face,
Yeah.
dude. You don't
which
think
could
Blake?
suffocate him.
Don't think
Yeah,
I
Blake's
figured
suffocated
this
with a
out?
pillow.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
You think-
There's proof.
you think a chloroform
There's
rag is
proof.
above him?
Yeah. One time you try to kill somebody and then
They just never let it go.
yeah,
No,
it just
one
comes up
time.
all the time after
God,
that.
you know what?
The funny thing is, I didn't even remember it happening.
So
You're the one who brought it up.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, sorry, I tried to kill you last night. He's
So,
like,
Wait,
what?
so back to so in relation to that, you try and kill someone. You try and kill someone one time, and nobody forgets about it. Bet Lori Vallow thinks that exact same thing.
Who?
Who?
Lori
Oh,
Vallow.
Oh, okay. The woman who killed her kids.
Yeah.
Oh, the Daybells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Funny
Is it
thing-
Vallow? Or isn't it her name?
No.
Lori
it's-
Vallow.
Oh, I mean maybe her
I just refer
original
to the
name was,
Daybells.
but her marriage name is
Because it was the
Daybells.
Daybell house.
Yeah. The funny thing is,
That was
is
the husband's last name. She took it.
Her ex-husband, right? Or no, her
Current.
it was her
new
current.
husband.
Yeah.
Because her ex-husband. Oh, yeah, because her ex-husband died.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
By her brother's
The
hands.
funny thing
Yeah.
is growing up in Rexburg, I used to turn right where their house was to go out to my best friend's house every
Right.
single
It's like
day.
you go out off that. What is it?
It's heading towards the St. Anthony
Yeah.
sand dunes.
yeah.
So
Do they have like
you
they have
were
like
pretty
a
much involved.
well, they have a fucking privacy fence out there now.
Yeah, now, but before, no.
Well, you mean before that they dug up
murder?
2 kids there?
Well, no, it used to be all exposed. There was never a fence. Well, there was a fence, but there was no like privacy slots or anything like that. Like I
Well,
said, I used to
'cause I
drive
said at
past
that
them
time-
every single day.
Because at that time they hadn't dug up 2 fucking children there.
Right? Dude, are they?
Well,
Hey,
whose owns that
Did you
house?
ever see the Snake House?
Snake house?
The Rexburg Snake House?
No,
no,
You guys aren't familiar with this?
not at all.
No.
Oh my god, dude.
I've heard of all the college.
Zach, look it up.
kids.
It's a horror story.
I've heard of all the college kids with the racquetball stuff in the windows, like the slut houses.
Oh,
But-
yeah, no,
Rexburg has slut houses.
the Rexburg Snake House is a house that's changed hands like multiple times over the years. But what it is it's built in the area of, or basically right on top of, it's a snake den, and so like it's just an infestation of snakes.
Dude, I literally typed in Rexburg snake or Rexburg SN and it came up. Snake house.
Yeah,
They can't.
You
hear
guys have
Zach.
not heard of this?
Dude, that shit made ABC News.
Yeah.
Really?
It's terrifying.
Pull it up real quick. I
Yeah,
want to see it.
bring it up.
I'm gonna bring it up on the YouTube here. See if it.
It only terrifies Blake.
Oh, dude, can you
Yeah,
imagine
because
waking
Blake
up and
doesn't
there's
like snakes.
What started
Jesus, it really
fuck
does.
is
It says
this?
Rexburg right there.
This looks like one of the houses that are out by Walmart.
out as a dream house for Ben and Amber Sessions quickly turned into a nightmare. Their 5-bedroom home purchased for
Oh, no.
$180,000,
That's
but filled
cheap.
with something they didn't think would be a problem.
Oh,
Gardeners
This is
and
11
frogs.
years
that.
old.
They found a few at first, but then so many they could even taste them in their tap water.
Oh.
Tasted it, and it tastes. I had
No.
touched and dealt with enough snakes by then that the water tasted just like the snakes taste.
But
What do
even
you
worse,
mean?
How do
they
you know
signed
how the
paperwork when
snakes
they bought the
tasted?
house
He just explained
acknowledging
that.
there were snakes there.
What do you mean?
But they didn't think there would be so many. And when they couldn't get rid of them, they declared bankruptcy.
7 different lawyers throughout all of Idaho. Their best mention to us is, well, where they got you on the paperwork, you need to just file bankruptcy.
No.
Yeah, so they would wake up.
Fuck.
They would wake up and be walking down the hall, and there'd be a snake in the hallway, and they'd be like, "Shit!" and they'd throw it out, and then like,
Shit, throw it
and then
out.
they like, and then like later that day, they'd like they're everywhere they go, they'd
Everywhere
find snakes
they
in their house, outside
No.
the house, like
No.
it is.
That's wild.
In
A
their they
nightmare.
could taste it in their tap water.
And I think it's
Ugh.
basically been they've tried over the years, like there's been several attempts to like exterminate or get rid of, but it's just like a natural snake den wherever that
they just keep
area,
coming in.
so they're just going to keep coming. So I think that house is basically doomed to sit vacant for
Dude,
ever.
you're gonna walk into that house one day and it's gonna be like snakes hanging off the rafters and like
They'll
fucking-
eventually just demolish it, I think, because nobody's going to want to deal with that. Because they're not the only ones. The thing is, it's changed hands.
Dude,
you
no,
know?
I could see it now. Do you guys remember that old show not Ripley's, believe it or not, Fear Factor
Yeah.
with where we just mentioned him at the beginning of the podcast,
Mhm.
Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Wasn't he the? Or was it
The
Joe?
host. He was
Was
the
it Joe
host.
Rogan the host of it?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
That could make it on the Fear Factor kind of episode. Can
Oh
you
my
stay
God.
2 nights in the snake house?
Fuck no.
No,
dude.
I could not.
Blake's like, you said snake,
and they're not even,
I'm out.
and they weren't even poisonous or sorry, venomous snakes.
Dude, if
This is
there
the
was like
most-
if there was one right, like if one just crawled in right here, I'd be
Through the ceiling.
He's all like, this ceiling is actually hollow.
yeah.
This is the most Rexburg-ish thing I've heard. Family home in Idaho turns out to be Satan's lair.
Satan's lair.
Wow, just because it's full of snakes, and it's
Yeah, dude,
So
it's
it's
a literal
675
nightmare.
west
Like that is
5,000.
I can't think of a more perfect. If I bought my house and like found out there was a snake infestation, like I'd be gone in a day.
no, yeah. Dude, I feel like you found if you would have found your first snake, one snake you found, you would be already gone.
So
Like, nope.
no, so I found a snake outside just. At
No,
the
but
end
they
of the
found it
summer.
in their home.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
could you imagine
dude,
them
so
crawling on you at
I
night?
went outside.
Oh,
I went outside late last summer or fall, and there was a snake at the bottom of the stairs, right? And Georgie saw it. Georgie, our Chihuahua.
Georgie, go for it.
Oh yeah, he went right after it, and the snake like jumped up and made like a little lurch at him.
Oh my
and
God.
I couldn't immediately tell what kind of snake it was, so I was like, Georgie, get away from it, like, because I didn't know if it was like
A
poisonous
rattler.
and it wasn't a rattler.
Yeah.
And so I just like grabbed a piece of metal and I just started whapping the side of the foundation. It scared it off, and that's the only snake I've seen out there.
it's on
luckily.
the same road as the Daybells.
Wow. It's Satan's row, dude.
Bro.
Same road
Oh my
as the
God.
Daybells.
Wow. Fuck that road, dude.
That's
that.
crazy.
Yeah, dude.
That's fucking
it's
hilarious.
So
I
like,
want
you-
this house.
you
and
get
then
a
I'm just gonna
5-bedroom
invite
house.
everyone over to a party, and no one will know. Everyone will just walk
You're
in,
gonna be
and
like,
then
you're
I'm
gonna
all
be like,
like,
hey, can you go down to the basement and grab me a couple of cores in that out of the fridge or some couple Coronas in the fridge? And I'm like, yeah, sure. They open the fridge and just fucking like 8 snakes just fall out.
dude, like me, you just see me screaming, running out of the house.
Oh, dude, but you'd see the Coronas in your hand.
I'm
It's
stripping
the
my
same
clothes
road
off.
to go out to the Daybells, and then the road that you turn down
Mhm.
is the same road.
Wow.
It's fucking crazy.
Goddamn.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
That road's a nightmare, dude.
The whole thing is just a shit show.
No way.
Well, guys,
Dead kids and Satan.
Jesus.
do we
You
wanna-
just threw dead children into that like it was nothing.
That's a good place to head off. Dead children and snakes.
Yeah,
Oh, I said Satan.
I'm
Well,
sweating my
I think I'm gonna.
balls off
I think
right
we're
now.
ending it off because I am so
I'm
fucking.
so hot I can't even stand it up here right now.
But I love you
It's
guys.
so hot in
Love you
here.
too.
It's
Take off
perfectly
all
fine
your
over here.
clothes.
First Friday night episode in the
Hell yeah.
books, dude.
In the book.
Don't forget to catch us on those shows. We got the Facebook,
On the show
the
shows?
TikTok,
The Instagrams.
the Instagrams, and I mean you can follow us on Twitter, but I really don't.
Post there.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm awful on Twitter.
You
Just
are awful
post on
Twitter.
Twitter. Just
Yeah.
post on Twitter. That's
I
all you
put
gotta
all the
do.
shit.
You know
like,
what?
All
It
the videos
actually-
I make, I put them in the thing.
Give Trevor the Twitter. He'll do it.
No,
Do you want
I,
access to the Twitter?
I already have access to the Facebook and the TikTok. No, I'm good. Thank
Why don't you just?
Well, I have access.
Hey.
to
Why
the
do we keep
Facebook.
saying the? Is that like our thing to say the Facebook and the TikTok?
You guys sound like old
Maybe.
people when you talk
Yeah.
about weed.
Fuck
the
off.
It's just like-
marijuana.
Guys, follow us on our socials. If I see a follower pop up on Twitter, because right now we have like 3 followers, and I think it's us 3.
Post some
Why
post
don't
some
you
pictures
just,
on there, some videos.
Why don't you just put the fucking information in the?
It's in every single
YouTube.
No,
every
no.
single thing.
Oh, that
the
reminds
actual
me.
password and shit is in everything.
Oh, do you want me to
No,
post that
no.
in the chat
Yeah, that's
so
what I'm
anybody
saying.
can access it?
We should do that with all of them.
Did we have any new sound drops this week?
No.
No. Damn it.
No, we don't have any.
No,
sound-
I got
oh,
one.
there
I
was a
got-
special sound drop we were supposed to get from last week.
Oh, I got
You guys
one.
are-
I just haven't fucking removed all the background sound from it.
Damn it.
Damn.
Oh,
But, I mean,
thought
I
you
can
had
play
done
it. It's not
No,
going to
no,
sound
no,
great.
it's not the same. It's not the
another
same.
time. Another
time.
Next
Another
week.
day. I wanted to bring up that my beer looks like champagne. in
Actually, you
this
know what?
lighting.
We're going to play that sound drop. You're going to hear it right as we end the podcast.
No.
I'm going to edit it in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe.
All right. Yeah. No.
I'll
I'm
edit
good with
it in.
that.
Yeah, just throw it at us before you drop it in there, though.
Oh, yeah. No, you guys will hear it.
No, I trust him. He can do it.
Right now.
Put your finger in my ass while you're back there.
No.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here you go.
All
All right. Bye bye.
Catch you next week.
Bye.
Later.